Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you also for coming to watch this one. I was in contact with many German people because my sister has a lot of them as friends, plus the Jehovah's Witness. I was a Jehovah's Witness, so going to Kingdom Hall, we have a lot of them as friends. And because of also where we are living, we are not living in a city like this, we are living in a quiet area. So I learned one thing, what I never forgot. One woman told me, she told me as an information, she said I should have this every time at the back of my mind, that I never can tell what happened. So this what she warned me about just happened to me. This country has a system. Whenever you are living here, you have to make sure that your kids get what they need, not what they want, what they need, the basic thing the kids need. Like when you go to shop, you buy them like yogurt, you buy like a sweet things, you know what kids eat, biscuit, all this bonbon, whatever kids likes to eat, so that when somebody come to your house, the person will know that, oh, she has kids, so and she takes care of them. For example, then warm jacket, winter shoe, winter that and that. So you make sure you buy fruits every time you have in your house fruits, because even if they do not come, they will ask your children. It's very normal. They will ask your children. Like the people who come to eat to your house, they wish to see milk. For example, there are some tiny little things, not expensive things, but tiny little things they expect to see in your place. So somehow I came to know that these teachers you see in school, their level too high. These people level is high, that we should have deep respect for them. One, because they take care of our kids. Two, they are like mothers, fathers to those our children we live, we give them for hours to take care of them. These people, they sit down with the kids, like in front of the kids. Sometimes for most parents who are not so close or who don't have time to be close to their kids, these people are like more closer to your kid than you are to your kid. Truth be told, because they do nothing else than to watch this kid, study the kid. We are washing clothes, we are doing that, but this little time we think is too little for them to know who your kids are. Is the time they use it just to focus on this child. If they want, if you are lucky enough to have good teachers who have conscience, mostly teachers in this country, they will focus on your child and they will study the child and know what is wrong with the child, if the child is doing well. So sometimes when we talk to these teachers, we should be a little bit careful. Let it not be that we are talking what we don't know, and at last they will not think we are trying to hide something, or we are trying to lie, or we are professional liars, simply because we are saying from the little we know about the child. But this person who is a teacher, this is her profession. Your child might not be the first class she has taught. From her experience, she knows a child who needs help, a child who is in trouble, who doesn't feel comfortable at home. They know all these things. Even a child who has psychological problem, a child who cannot do well in school, they know it by the see. Immediately they see this child, they know. So the best thing we can do is not having problem with these people, because when our mouths start running, or we start making like shaking our head trying to prove to the teachers that we know better, it can land us in a very big trouble. Because every time in this country, when people who are in the office or the teachers, they don't understand, they seek for help from their colleagues, from people who are better than them, from people who are responsible for children, and they will ask them, look at what happened, what do you think, what do we do? And every time they think the child needs help, they need to save the child from you whenever they think the child has a problem. So this made me, I started to learn not to shout, not to beat, not to, when anything happens with you and the child, you talk to the child. Even sometimes now it looks as if I'm training the children the way they are training their children, because to give them this freedom, let us not say, I want to train the child very well and do the child like children can also learn without shouting, fighting, and this other way we do it those days, or the way we were brought up. So this child can also learn from having freedom, from saying her mind, her opinion, and relating to you very almost like you people are friends, because this will give the child a little bit free mind where you are to tell you her fears, her worries, than when you Atu string is disciplinarian, what is it? Street with the child. Now, when the Dutch word enter my head, I won't remember the English one, I'm sorry. So, when you're too strict with the child, they might not be free with you to tell you what's going on. Even the child might not be able to tell you what is happening between him or her in the shule and the other children in the school. Not to even talk of what is happening between the child and the teacher. And this will prevent you not to really know what is going on before it's too late. Because if you're too free with the child, you'll be able to know this and think of what to do before it's too late. Like go in to explain to the teacher. Yeah, I hear this, I notice it, look at what is it, look at this. That thing she's trying to think and conclude what it's all about. You've already given her the answer. But it's always good to say the truth. The truth has always helped me and set me free. Because when you say the truth is like light. You can't hide it. The truth is like freedom. The truth is like end of discussion. Because when you say it, any day they call you, because it's the way it is. You don't need to think of what you told the teacher before or what you didn't tell her because that was a lie. But when it's the truth, you just say it. Any day they wake you up from sleep, you will say it because it's the way it happened. It's the truth. It helps you to be free to have rest of mind and know that the way you're doing things are right. But when you do a lot of things that you need to hide and tell the teacher a lie, then you'll be struggling with it until that child is, even after the school is over, 4 years of elementary school, you might still be thinking of how to cover that lie. Because one lie, you can cover it and defend it for the rest of your life. So it's better don't even lie at all. I'm telling you, if you want to be free. Since I was small, that I was in Africa, I used to lie about little things. I was in elementary school. Now, I don't lie because I've stopped the lie for a long time. And living here, I can say also, you won't have situation that will make you lie like that, I'll say, for my own kind of lifestyle. There are no situations that will make you lie like that. But I think in Africa, we get into small trouble. Those days, yeah, that we need to lie or something. But here, it's a little bit different. The life here is a little bit different. So, some time ago, I was here and I got a letter. So this letter I got, I was told that these people who are responsible for kids are coming to visit me. I was like, I don't have any problem with them. I don't have any much to do with them. Why would they want to come to my house? I didn't know that this is just because of one small little misunderstanding I had with a teacher. Will I call it misunderstanding? I would even better say there's something that the teacher did not understand very well. So the teacher asked me, I was like trying to say, no, it's like this, it's not like that, it's not like that. I don't know what got into the teacher's mind. I don't know what they discussed. I can't tell you because this is the only thing I know that me and somebody have, that somebody will want to come to my house. So the next thing was that I got this letter. I was thinking, okay, they mistakenly write this letter for another person. It's not for me. So I didn't take this appointment very seriously. I tried calling them to ask them what the problem was all about and I kind of know why they are coming. So it happens that I didn't reach anybody on seat. So no one took my call and I relaxed. You know, something that I think is a mistake. So it went off my mind. I didn't remember it. After like some time, I didn't see that letter again where I put it. So one morning, I was just like, you know, every day I try to make my apartment, I make it how I think it's almost done. Before I could sit down, eat my breakfast or start doing anything at all, I always make sure that I do it because I have this kind of not having rest of mind every time when I've not done it. I can always settle. This is why you see me, I eat my breakfast so late because I will always want to settle, like make that first break by the day when I think I've finished all what I have to do, or almost. When I have something left, it will be like, let's say, something that will not take me like 15 minutes to finish. Does not mean I've cooked by the day, but every cleaning, every arrangement, I've almost done it. You cannot walk in then and say, she doesn't do anything, or the place is well scattered. Yeah, I'm not perfect, but at least I will just do it that you will see that somehow I've done something. So, to cut a long story short, I wanted to make some calls, which I also do every morning. So I brought the papers, I just scattered them on the bed, and the letters, I was doing them in my room, simply because one day I was sitting here in the parlor. I now had my neighbor say something, so I was saying, oh, these people are even hearing us. Okay, let me be making my calls there so that they won't be hearing our private things when we are discussing with people in office or things like that. So or I make it from the children's room. So I went that very day to make this call. When I saw this letter, I was like, oh, these people said they will come. But then I didn't remember to check the date. I didn't remember to check the date because I was like, oh, they said they will come. They didn't mean it because they mistakenly write me. I put it aside. After I was making call and reading the letters, in the process, I came across this letter again. I look at it, I said, which date is this then, Seth? I look at the date. It was that very day I got the letter. And this was like 2 minutes to 12 o'clock. 2 minutes to 12 o'clock. As I was like saying, what if these people want to come? The first thing that came to my mind was, who? Did you clean the house? I said, okay, at least I cleaned the house. So I was just thinking about, what are they coming for? In the process of me thinking about this, what they're coming for, what I had in my bell was ringing. I jumped up. I went to the door to ask who it was, and it was them, 2 ladies. I was like, oh my God, I'm in trouble. Because when you hear the name of these people, you will get shocked, like, what have I done? Oh, my kids, are they safe? So I went to the door. I let them in. First, I hesitated not to let them in. So they say, they have appointment with me. I have to let them in. I said, no, I'm not going to let you in because I don't see any reason why you should come. I don't know anything I have with you people. So why should I let you in? Then I let her have a change of mind because I knew if I don't let them in, then it looks as if I'm hiding something. So what do I have to lose? I opened the door. They got in. So when I want to lead them to the living room, one spoke to the other person. So I tried to get what she was saying, but I didn't really understand what she was saying. I said, okay. But that really scared me. I said, God, I hope I'm not really in a very big trouble. She walked in. The other one followed. Then they were busy looking around, looking far and near, just looking around. I remained calm. So I asked them, have I done anything wrong? They said, no. They just came to check on the children. To check on the children. It was 12 o'clock. And these children are in the school. And they know the kids are in the school. I think they wanted to know if they come here, if they can see something that is odd, what is not very usual. So they looked around. I heard that they could search the place. But luckily for me, what that woman told the other woman, they said was, here is okay. There's no need for us to start searching and asking for this and asking for this. So I was so lucky. I was so happy. I thanked them and they left. I can't just say how this kind of a thing can happen to me because these people are the least people I ever expected in my apartment. Then, assuming I wasn't ready at every time, this thing I've been doing all these years, I wasn't ready and they came. Like sometimes some people say, I'm tired, that I don't want to do anything. Like me also, sometimes when I don't feel very well, I could say, I'm so tired today, I'm not going to do anything. I will just sit down. But even in my sitting down, know that I have tried to remove at least the ones that are missing. I've removed it so that when the person come in, I will tell the person, I've not cleaned. Just like I told these people when they came into my place, I said, you've come to my place, I've not even cleaned today. This is what I told them. I said, I've not even cleaned today. And I said I've not cleaned today because my bed was scattered with a lot of letters because, you know, we have business. So a lot of letters on the bed, a lot of files where I brought the letters from. So from taking this paper from parlor to the other place, living room, it was, some things are scattered. The things I was doing that I left to conclude in 15 minutes, I've not also finished, so that they have in mind that I've not even finished. But there's one thing. When you leave your place unkept and these people or someone else visit you suddenly, there is no way you can, in these 2 minutes, this time for them to go from downstairs upstairs, there's no way you could meet up to clean the place. There's no way. So we should try as much as we can, so that when they're accusing you of something, that you did this or you do this, that you cannot be able to take care of the child, or you cannot help the child to get educated, like up to the level that the child will be useful, or the child will not suffer, so that they will see the small one you did. Let them see a little bit of your effort. Sometimes when the teacher say bring something in school, we are imperfect human beings. Maybe we cannot be able to bring all, but let's try the little we can to see that we do it. Because if you even have problems, the teachers cannot even bear your witness that you are not perfect, but at least you've tried, or you mean well for the child. Things in that direction. This is what I want to share with you, that it's good when you start doing something. Never you give up, say, this will never happen. You never can tell. The thief, they say they come when you don't expect them. They come suddenly. And that was what happened to me. How these people, like, though they wrote me letter, because I forgot, and because I thought this letter can never be for me, these people just took me unaware and came here, and thanks to God, they didn't catch me when the place was so dirty that I didn't keep the place, because I've been doing my homework. I took that thing that woman told me very seriously, and I've been keeping to it, and I will continue to keep to it. It doesn't matter how. I'm such a person that when I'm sick, I don't have time to lie down. I don't say keep moving when you are sick, but I every time tell my body, I've trained my body so hard. I used to sport and the fitness, ball, call it whatever sport you do. I did some when I could. I think this body I've trained it somehow that when something is there, unless I'm dying, I could easily bite my teeth together and struggle and get some things, as long as the body and God permits me. I will try my best and see what I will do, because it's too painful if keeping the place not in order, buying common food that is not costing like other things we spend money on, can make us lose our child to another person. That would be too painful. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope this information helped you, that you know that you need to always have in mind that you give your child the necessary things: yogurt, banana, apple, just small things, sweet things, that they have it at home, that one day when someone asks them, they could say, yes, we have enough food, that we don't leave our children hungry. In this country, we came in because when we are talking about it, somebody will be saying, what is she talking about? Who doesn't know that they will give their children food? We heard of people who were using their money to buy other things and left the children hungry. We heard it. We're talking about that scapegoat, not you. That one scapegoat, or you who will think one thing is not important. One common thing you think is nothing is not important, because kids, they talk. Kids, they talk. They answer anything. Even when the woman is making call, for example, and says something, the child will answer, but like in our house, it's like this. This is how kids talk. You can't change it. And what your child said in school might be taken more serious than you can ever imagine. Thank you once more for watching my video. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, and I hope for you to come back and watch my video. Please subscribe to my channel, and we're going to meet us again in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye bye.